up, YouTube world? I'll do some, just on my notifications. Jason Zombie doing this pretty much the same stuff yesterday, so I know we're going to fill up people's feeds if they're subscribed to us, but they're not, because again, they're above us. They always will be. The perceived notion that they're always better than someone else. Overtones, undertones, middle tones, it doesn't matter. So go through this, put some videos up, because man, it's been, no pun intended, dead lately. So see in the background, just saw one of my wrestling dudes, well, Nate, post this yesterday, unreleased. This is 2018, it was unreleased, but I think it was in 91. Kerry Von Erich and the Ultimate Warrior against Rude and Perfect. So three guys from World Class Championship Wrestling. Rude, Von Erich, and Warrior, the old Dingo Warrior, against Perfect, who is AWA, so in WWF, but I digress. Get into some breaks. That's what you guys want to see, right? Cards. Got Cody Belanger on the cover of the the baseball there, the tin. Been ripping through that Beckett hockey a lot. Denny, I'm looking for one for you. That's something. It's just interesting to see a lot of that stuff, and not beneficial for the old wall, I'm going to say that. So we got a regular Heritage, Fat Pack Heritage, and then the 10. So we got a Devers, A's triple. What up, Micah? AJ Puck, Seth Brown, and Jesus Lizardo, two of their starting candidates if we have a season. Markakis, Steven Matz, Andrew Heaney. Nice Jordan and Aquino, dual rookie, that's a good one. Colin Moran, what up, Bob? Carlos Carrasco, it's a pretty good stretch there. Obviously, it looks like he's going to pitch in a game because the stadium behind him. And Samardzija. I'll take a quick look at the back, see if there's any number 400 or above, because those are the SP numbers. Samardzija's $3.99. The Jordan is number 54 for all you rookie chasers out there. Just once I'd like to hit an auto out of this. And you see all the stories online like, oh, I hit this red ink, or I hit this, or what, hit that. I'd like to hit one of those ones. Andrew Kashner, Griffin Canning, who's out for the year, Tucker Barnhart, Josh Naylor, David Peralta, Kendrick, Game 7, Will Myers, Yuli Gilliel, and Sean Murphy. Looks like he's sleepy-eyed there. That might be a Bob Lewis card too. Any SPs? Yes. One. That one is David Peralta. I think very underrated. But Josh Naylor, that's one that I look at too. You just don't know what's going to happen with him. He doesn't have a position, but Heritage Jumbo. Give you a little peek at the odds on the back. I still have the Series 2 packs too. I may open those at some point. Nick Whitgren, Jose Quintana, Chris Davis, Danny Jansen with the cool rec specs, Lewis Thorpe and Brusdar Gatterall, just traded him away, Miguel Rojas, Randall Grichuk, Cam Bedrock Bedrosian, Max Fried, Then and Now of Garrett Cole and Jim Palmer, insert I'm sure, Sin-Soo Choo, Jorge Polanco, Miles Nicholas, Ryan Presley, Archie Bradley, Randy Arozarena and Junior Fernandez rookie, Nolan Arenado, TJ Zitch, Jordan Romano rookie, Will Smith, and then Gary Sanchez. Let's see what we got for SPs, if anything. Let's see one. Mid-pack. Okay, that's Max Fried. And that's it. Max Fried is an SP, and that's I think a 1 in 4. It's a Summit wrapper. So him and Peralta. So nothing of great substance. You know that pretty much when you buy Heritage, especially of the retail Persuasion. I'm looking to see what there's New Age. No, Then and Now. 1 in 12 on the insert. I guess I could look at the back quick to see if anything has some connotation above the picture and back too, because there's French text. But again, I think that would have been on front, and that would have been fairly noticeable. A missing signature, which I didn't see any of those. So now into the tin. Still wish Rude would have got the heavyweight title. So jobbed, and him in this program with the Warrior, he took so much abuse. There's their brick of excitement. Like there are no announcers here either in this match. So we got a Michael Conforto, Anthony Rizzo. Let me check one thing before I start. See if these are readily available on top, or I've misplaced them forever. Because the last boxes I busted on here, I showed you a Mike Trout I pulled. Oh, not bad, Mike Trout. Oh, those are all new. The ribbon. But I pulled the Mike Trout, and it was the Advanced Stat Metrics, one number to 300, so didn't even know that until the break was over. We got Nick Pivetta, Derek Dietrich, Matt Strom, Arenado, Aaron Savale, Verlander. Check the back. I don't know. I can't even read right now. Isan Diaz, Aroldis Chapman, Malik Smith, Carson Kelly, Yelich, league leaders, Goldie, J.P. Crawford, Kevin Pillar, Kyle Lewis rookie, Louis Thorpe rookie, Gene Segura, team card, Atlanta, Cubs, Roberto Perez, Freddie Peralta, Logan Allen, Yadi Molina, Astros team card, Castillo foil, Pedro, Robel Garcia, Wilson Contreras, Zach Greinke, Verlander, Josh Bell, what a Bob Lewis, Blake Snell. Then we get the couple Vladdy Pimp Daddies, a couple Chromes, Mariano and Schwarber, Peralta, Jesse Winker, Alonso Rookie Cup, Schwarber base, Hector Neris. Oh, what was that? Peralta was numbered, I think. Yep. Just saw that. Peralta's blue. Number to 50. So take a peek at the back of the box just to see what we got going on. Powder blue, 1 in 102. See Independence Day on the top, third row, pot pink, and powder blue. So, again, not the greatest of players. I like the foil stock too. Always a big fan of those. Always want to hit somebody big, but it doesn't seem to happen. That's alright. Nice little Peralta there. Benintendi. Cesar Hernandez. Anthony Santander. Mike Fears. David Peralta. Nico Horner rookie. That's a nice little one there. Justin Turner. Oscar Mercado. Garrett Cooper. From Chaska, Minnesota, Brad Hand. Dario Alagorzal, Bob Lewis card. Raciel Iglesias, Anthony Rendon, Albert Amora, Canley Jansen, Gavin Lux rookie. So there's a nice one too. Yarbrough, Lewis Brinson, Alex Young, Austin Hedges, Aaron Hicks, Samardzija, Mauricio Dubon rookie, Indians team card, A's team card, Robbie Grossman, Jalen Davis, no clue who that is. Twins. On the Sam Dyson deal. Jameson Taillon, Andrew Miller, Red Sox team card, Phillies team card, and Manny being Manny. So there it is. Not a heck of a lot, but something. Different little break here. Helps pass the time. Since nobody's really making videos, I've been sort of in a state of limbo at the moment. Watching Warrior do Warrior things. But, I'll give you a little look at this Beckett too, since they're not a lot of you, I'm sure, just eagerly anticipating what these look like. It's all in alphabetical order, in year order. Everything's listed. So let's say we're going, I want to look up, like I said before in some of those videos, the Fleer I knew there was a tier of the inserts, like the Vezina, the Pearson, the Norris, the Art Ross, the Calder. So there we go. Even gives you the odds. There's the Calder. Super tough. 1 in 96, so it's probably 1 in what? 2.5 boxes, because probably 36 packs. Jose Theodore, Jamie Langenbrunner from Cloquet, Minnesota, and then Damon Langko are the best. Norris, 1 a box, that's the defenseman. Pearson's MVP. Turn this down because I might get flagged. Yeah, rookie sensations, 1 in 20, so maybe 2 a box. Alfredson, Berto, and Koivu. Not sure why Daze, Gonchar, and Jovanovski aren't at least $1.50. Same with Sikora, but and then Vezina, best goalies, 1 in 60. So, and again, I've looked at them. There's nothing, and again, a lot of pictures, which I like. But again, then you got like hot prospects in the game. But another thing I like, it's sort of like regional. You got Jets. Denny. You got Islanders. Like team issue cards. They list. It's like Bossy, Trottier, Potvin, Billy Smith, Kelly Hrudey, which might be his rookie right there. They have stuff like that, the regional issues, which you don't ever see in a regular Beckett. They got Maple Leafs. Maggers. So it's a magnet set, obviously. Metal. A couple years of metal. Wish I showed more of the inserts, but again, they got the old O-Pee-Chee stickers. Or the NHL stickers. They don't have the O-Pee-Chee somewhere. Probably after it. They have the old stuff. Some of the new, and then here you go, here's your O-Pee-Chee stickers. So obviously this is for the unpeeled stuff, but Pacific, wish I had a lot more of the pictures, but again, I'm going to take what I can get. Cardsupials. And the cage, I mean, and then you get one card I'm going to look up on your time, so board members, what the fuck was it called? Season's best. 90, 90, 80, 99, 99, 2000, what was it? I don't know. Yeah. But you go through Upper Deck. You're looking, Upper Deck doesn't have that much. So we get to Vanguard. And now we get to this stuff is listed too. The whole set, like there's Czechoslovakia, Finnish, German, the Russian stuff, older Swedish stuff. Swedish Leaf. I mean, then we got the minor league stuff. So like team set. So again, look up Beckett Almanac. If for nothing else, just to know what some cards are that are out there still that you may not know, and some that you know and you just haven't remembered. And again, same goes for baseball. A lot of the baseball semi-disappointing. I was hoping for some sort of a checklist, but it's Beckett, and Beckett likes to not show off checklists. But a lot was like not priced due to scarcity, which I get that takes up some room, but at the same time, for player collectors, for set collectors, put an asterisk and put at the beginning or the end or somewhere in between. Say, hey, these may not exist. This is the information that Upper Deck gave to us at the time. But they don't. And that's one thing. There's not a lot of transparency in that regard. It's like my brother with the 06 Future Stars baseball. There's a lot of stuff you email people at Upper Deck about. Be like, hey, you don't have this on your checklist. I just pulled it out of your pack. And I mean, this stuff is a year and a half, 2 years into being on the shelves. What it gives. I'm trying to put together a set. And like, oh, we didn't know that was out there. It's like, somebody has to know something there. But that's probably why one of their main reasons they lost their licensing. You can't fake and feign stupidity all the time, but they did. But at the same time, a lot of companies, most of them, all of them do that. So, but I digress. Back to the point at hand. Get yourself one of these for each sport. I haven't even opened the basketball one. I've been so engrossed in this one, and so I think, like I said, $10, under $10, and it's the old phone book thickness, and you're gonna get use out of it. Even if you don't use the whole thing, if you use a consistent 30 to 50 pages only, I've even looked up anything of Dumba. Nothing yet of Dumba, and that's one of my main hockey guys. So, enjoy. Denny, look for this, my friend. It's helped me immensely in the 3 days I've looked at it. Just to gauge pricing. Again, I know Beckett isn't. They always say it's the book value. A lot of people go by it. A lot of people don't. You can do it, you do, but again, watching Carey and Warrior and Hawk, Crush, Perfect, Heenan, all those guys are dead in this. Oh my God. And I think Fuji, if he's on the outside for demo, yeah, he's out there too, so he's dead too. So you got about 7, 8 guys that are dead in this. But get this just to, hey, I thought this was like a 1 in 24. Nope, it's a 1 in 80 or 1 in 90. Well, there's about 5 of them on eBay. They're all in the same price range. Maybe one's super cheap, one's super high. You're like, well, what the hell is the price? Like, you don't know. And this at least helps you. And right now, you got a lot of free time, so if you can pick one of these up and this is the time to do it, just sort of, as our good friend E says, always learning. This is the perfect time to pick one of these up in any sport you dabble in, even if it's not hockey, even if it's not baseball, if it's a football, I still gotta get a football. But again, pick one up now. Especially if you're one of those people that don't have work. If you can finagle the $10 to get one, 15, whatever it is, do it. Because again, cover price $35, and I got this for under 10. Brand new, shrink wrap. So again, in order to learn, we need to take the time to learn instead of just reading or watching videos. We need to have something like this that has some information that's very pertinent to our hobby. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed another 25-30 minute ramble of mine. Remember, baseball cards are not life. Nobody ever said they were. People who think and assume that are idiots. Baseball cards are a hobby. They're a hobby to get away from the real life doldrums that can encircle anyone at any given time. When you start thinking that baseball cards are life, or think that other people think baseball cards are life, you are a moron.